Hey there, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru, and welcome to this week's Get More Referrals Today podcast. So I want to talk today on the podcast around frameworks that you need to have with your referral partners, conversations that you need to have. So there's two different types of conversations that you're having with referral partners. One is the before they're actually even a referral partner conversation. And then another is when they already are a referral partner conversation. And they're two very different types of conversations. See, the before conversation, you don't even know if they're going to be a referral partner yet. You don't even know if they're going to be the right fit, if they're going to be suitable, if they should be a referral partner or not. So the way you treat that conversation, the way you have that conversation is very different to the way you have a conversation once they're a referral partner. There's already a relationship. You already know that things could work out. And you've got to do very different things. And your thinking is very different around them also in terms of the two different conversations. So let's touch on that today. So the before conversation, before they're even a referral partner, the idea of that conversation is to work out, are they a fit to be a referral partner or not? And that tends to be a fairly big mistake because most people already have that conversation assuming that they're referral partners and they're already going to work out. And that's why people then go in and in a month or 2 months' time, the referral relationship fizzles out and dies. And it's like, why again? Well, we're treating that conversation incorrectly. So when you come to creating referral partners, it's like, well, first we've got to identify, then we've got to ask to see if they actually want to be a referral partner or not. Then we've got to have a conversation to see if they're a fit. See, too many people go, well, you do the same as what I do, let's just be referral partners. And that's like the whole conversation. Well, no, because right now you don't even know if they're a good fit to be a referral partner. You don't even know what their driver is and why they want to be a referral partner. Does it even align with you? And most of the time, we rush. And because we rush, we end up with dud referral partners, right? And it's got nothing to do with the other person. It's got to do that we don't follow a simple little process. So the conversation on the before part, it goes like this. The first thing is how you think. So if you're thinking that you already are referral partners, incorrect thinking. No need to be thinking like that. The thinking needs to be, should we actually come together or not? Are you good enough? And that's not an arrogant way, but is there a fit for you to be a referral partner for me? So therefore, this before conversation, you need to be asking questions. You need to be understanding what are the things that are important to you. See, I talk all the time around having 5 ticks. So when I'm having these conversations with beforehand to see if they actually even should be a fit to be a referral partner, I've got 5 ticks in mind. So I'm asking questions to be able to ascertain, to be able to work out, will this work or not? I need to understand their driver. Why do they want to be a referral partner? I need to understand their mindset. I need to understand their values. I need to understand their business, their networks. What do they sell? How do they sell it? How do they monetize their business? Who's in their networks? What sort of things do they do? See, unless you understand all of that, how can we know whether they're going to be a good referral partner or not? So there's 2 different conversations that need to take place. They've both got very different frameworks. So what we've just talked about there is the before we're a referral partner conversation. And if you're not having that conversation with people, you will end up with more dud referral partners than good referral partners. And that's just simply because we're rushing into it rather than making sure that we actually get the right sorts of people. Not everyone's a good fit. Not everyone should be your referral partner. And it's about going, how do we get, like if you think about in our $1 million referral system, we talk about having 16 great referral partners. That's sort of gold standard. Well, how many millions of people could be a referral partner? We don't need that. We don't even need 100. We need 16. So if you had this sort of conversation and the before conversation is all about being curious and all about finding out who would be a great referral partner for you. Are they a great fit for you? And if you went in there purely to ask questions to get whatever your ticks are, so my 5 ticks are around, do we have the same mindset and values? Do we have the same sort of networks? Can we give each other great sort of exposure? What do they sell? How do they sell? Does that align with what my networks actually want or need? You've got to think about what's important to you. And that's what that conversation is there for, to make sure that you can go tick, 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 tick. Yes, I'd like to try something. So that's the before conversation. Now you get to having conversations once you're referral partners, which are pretty much always ongoing. I'm going to get to that real soon. Hey, if you're not part of our $1 Million Referral Network free Facebook group, make sure you jump onto Facebook to facebook.com/groups/Michael Griffiths. Wherever you happen to be listening to this podcast, watching this podcast, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe on iTunes, on Podbean, on Google Play, on Spotify. Just look for the Get More Referrals Today podcast. If you're watching this on or listening to this on YouTube, make sure, again, click the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you're notified every time we do things on YouTube, helping you to be able to get more referrals and use your networks more effectively and create great partnerships. Okay, so we've spoken about the before conversation. So what do we actually need to have now we've become a referral partner? The before conversation's gone really well. We've decided, yes, let's give this a try. So in the before conversation, probably the biggest mistake that we make is we don't understand our referral partner's driver. What actually drives them to be a referral partner, to want to be a referral partner? In essence, what's driving them to help you? Because that's the end outcome, isn't it? We've got 2 people who are going to help one another. Well, if we don't resonate with each other and we don't communicate effectively with each other and we don't actually want to help one another, it's never going to work. So all of that comes down to understanding your referral partner's driver. Is it financial? Is it them growing their business? Is it just simply being able to add value where now they look good? So you need to have a talk about that and go, what's the most important thing for you in this referral relationship? Let people talk. Understand what the most important thing is. Referral relationships break down simply because it fizzles out. A referral relationship is no different to any other relationship. It needs dopamine to be occurring. So that means you're going to be feeling good. It needs to have action plans so that actually results are coming and being achieved. You're actually seeing things that are taking place. Right? It needs good communication. So it's really no different. So if we're not a great communicator, that needs to be worked on. If we're not great at being able to follow through, that needs to be worked on. If we're not great at just checking in and making someone else feel good, it needs to be worked on. So in the after conversation, things should take place fairly regularly. Okay? It's not just simply, well, let's just reach out when I need some referrals right now. You should actually put in place some structure. So Tim Hyde from, he's one of our partnership club guys, he does something really amazing. Search for Tim Hyde. He actually sets up in his CRM system little notifications, and as soon as he gets a referral partner, they get put into that sequence. It's not all through automation, but he gets little messages to go, you need to reach out to this person today and send them a message. You need to send this person a handwritten card today. And he makes sure then that he's got lots of touch points for your referral partners. So after you become a referral partner, so we've spoken about the before part, the after part is all around how are you keeping the relationship? How are you keeping front of mind? How are you doing little things that ensure that you're being remembered by your referral partner, that your referral partner feels good about the relationship, and you control all of that. You've got influence over all of that. There's the joys of us as human beings and being emotional beings is being front of mind of someone and caring for someone and nurturing about someone and dropping someone a message, it's really easy to be able to do. So what happens? Why don't we do it? Time gets in the way. Right? Life gets in the way. We become busy. It's not top of our mind. Well, if you want them to be passing you referrals, it needs to be top of your mind. If the only time you're reaching out is when you want something, I can guarantee you that relationship will fizzle out and die pretty quickly. Right? So think about, what are you doing now you have a referral partner that keeps great communication, that keeps you being thought about, that keeps you being spoken about, and put a plan in place. So whether you go to the extent that you put it into a sequence and you put that person into the sequence to remind you to do different things, whether you set normal reminders, whether you just have a set time. I'm going to, on the 3rd of the month and the 17th of the month, make sure that all my referral partners are reached out to. It doesn't take long for you to be forgotten. It doesn't take long for you not to be talked about. So if you're going to put in the time and effort to get the right sorts of referral partners, then it's definitely worth putting in the time and effort to make sure that you continue the relationship, that you're going to actually, the relationship's going to prosper and things are going to come from the relationship. Food for thought, things to think about. Okay, so there's two different conversations. We had the before conversation, so before we're even a referral partner, and then we had, well, what sort of conversations and what should we be doing after we're a referral partner? They're two very completely different conversations. The before was all about finding out, are they a right fit? The after is all about nurture front of mind, enhancing how that person feels about you. See, we don't go out of our way to help other people, to talk about other people, if we don't feel a particular way about that person. And it's up to us to make sure that we create that feeling, which we can. And it's not difficult to be able to do. Hey, hopefully that's been super helpful. A couple of things. Referral Growth Summit is coming up in just a few weeks. If you want to be able to dip your toe in the water and be able to start building out your $1 million referral system, the link is in the description below. Make sure you come and join us at the Referral Growth Summit. Find out what that's all about. Great 4 hours being able to spend together and start building out our $1 million referral system. If you haven't got your 112, so the 112 free guide, you can get that at www.112.com, and you can start looking at how to be able to get 100 new clients in the next 12 months without spending a cent on paid ads. Otherwise, guys, that's it for this week's podcast. You can always subscribe, search for Get More Referrals Today on iTunes, on Spotify, on Google Play. And until next time, take care. I'll speak to you soon.